What's up, guys? Hope you had a great weekend with this chaotic college football and NFL games we witnessed over the weekend. I just wanted to hit one more quick thing regarding to Jon Gruden and the fallout from his emails. Look, this may seem like beating down a dead-ass horse. It probably is to some extent, but what I think is not being talked about enough is how, it's like how far it spreads. Well, guess what I'm trying to say is, who the hell was Jon Gruden writing those emails to other than Bruce Allen? Now, 650,000 emails, if the NFL wants us to believe that only Jon Gruden's were the bad ones, they may think that either A, we're stupid, and B, that, we're stupid. We just know, look, I don't think we're naive enough to believe that Jon Gruden's emails were the only ones that were bad. I mean, just think about it for a minute. Jon Gruden wrote these emails while he was out of the NFL, right? When he was many of the years when he was working for Monday Night Football, or doing Monday Night Football for ESPN. So since he was writing, since we know one of the recipients was Bruce Allen, I'm pretty sure there were other recipients who were high up the food chain, if you will, like other executives, general managers, maybe even owners or other coaches. We don't know. We won't know because the NFL pretty much said, okay, we got our guy, move along the end, which I think Jon Gruden was just the scapegoat, the sacrificial lamb, if you will. And we're only touching the tip of the iceberg. And I have a feeling it's one big-ass iceberg. Because think about it, there's one more angle. I mentioned the executives and whatnot that Gruden may have been emailing. A lot of these people, since they're executives, they have hiring power and decision-making power. So if say, besides Bruce Allen, George Allen was his late great father. But in any case, imagine if these people, there was recipients who Gruden felt more than comfortable with sharing such racist, misogynistic, and homophobic language to. Imagine if there was like a minority, whether it be a black guy or Latino or Asian person going up for these job interviews, like for coaches or dare I say head coaches or maybe general managers or assistant general managers positions. Just think about it. The same executives who have those hiring and decision-making powers have the fate of those aforementioned applicants, minority applicants, futures in their hands. And we see why there is a problem with diversity as far as off the field in the NFL. I mean, after all, as they like to say, it takes all of us. Like those words in the end back of each end zone, besides end racism, it takes all of us. So NFL, it takes all of it. If you mean what you say, you got to start rooting out all this shit. You got to start rooting out all those enablers that allow the Jon Gruden to send those offensive emails throughout the league. And, because I mean, again, this goes further than Jon Gruden. This goes further than Bruce Allen. This goes further, I believe, than the Washington football team because, and I didn't mention this part right quick, the general counsel was in one of those email chains, just downgrading among all things, the Rooney Rule, talking about if there's a Rooney Rule, there should be a Lincoln Rule. It's just crazy about hiring like conservative white males. It's insane. That's the general fucking counsel who said that in the emails. I mean, Google it. Just Google it. It's all Googleable. So that's why I think the NFL is trying to head off the pass one big ass mess because, wow. Again, like I said, Jon Gruden, he's not the end of all this. This is just he's just the tip of the iceberg, and it's a really, really, really big ass iceberg.